Welcome to Excellence in Excel, and in this video we're going to focus on creating the design we're going through the Excel template. So right now you can see our Excel template is slightly a mess, and that's to keep it very simple, but you can see right now we kept it very simple, and while the format is correct, we just need to improve it a little bit more. So let's improve more a few things. I'm going to insert some of additional cells and just give it some more color and some text. So one of the things I saw recently, which is also very nice, is giving a nicer background color. So I'm going to select, let's see if this works. Yes. Here we can just make this slightly bigger. Maybe that's too big. And then here we're going to give this a dark grayish things, and then we say here rates for Hong Kong package, and then we just put this in the center. Let's increase this and give this a nice white font. There you are. So can we make everything else? Well, if you really want to make everything else, let's select all of these here and just give this a slightly simple gray font that looks nicer. Can we also give this here? So what we do here is I'll just put this in a nice table. And then we say here we can just merge these two. I'm just going to make it very simple. I'm not that interested to make it very special, but give it slightly more color and make it more appealing is always nice for the eye. So we have here this. So this is 3 days, 2 nights. Yes, I'm using these shortcuts here. What is it? Rates. I just copy this, paste it in here, and this will be 4 days, 3 nights. So we're going to change this as well. I'm going to just equal this here. That one equal this there. And I think I just realized that instead of number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, am I correct? Oh, sorry. That is, there are in total 8 columns here, and I put in here equal number 7, so this should be equal number 8, just to make sure. And the reason why 8, because of the special columns here as we calculate. However, we're going to move this a bit around. Yes. One of the things we're going to do is, first of all, I want to remove these two. This should be all together. So what I'm going to do is I'll just copy this one, and what we're going to do is we're just going to copy this, and then we're going to escape. Let's say if, and plus, and we say another if, paste. So that's it. So then we don't have to use this. Of course, here we don't have here, and then instead of weekend of things, it's a Friday, I will call it weekend charge. So basically it's the overnights in the weekend. That's the reason why you get these additional charges. And this one we can just delete. Once we delete this, this will of course be impacted because now we have a smaller row. So don't worry about that. Let's double click here. Everything is, you can see everything is just identical, but we just calculate Saturday and Friday together in one. So you can see also the special days are now starting to be impacted. No worries about that as well. We're going to fix those as well. So we have this. So this is now correct. Let's see if everything here is correct. Let's see what happened to our special days. Is our formula still good, or do we have any damages in the formula? Column number 2. We have here if column index number 2, we're going to this one, and this is because the special days are in here. So I don't see any adjustments here. And then finally here, rate per person. I want to eventually move this more here. But of course, what we need to have is these two should be all together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, oh, I cannot, because this is merged, so we get a conflict. So I'm going to remove the merge cell. I'm going to do is I'm going to say cut this, and I'm going to insert it here. Insert the cut cells. Yes, so you can see now we have these rates here. Yes, so we have everything here. These two are the rates, and then we have the total rate per person. This is for 3 days, and this is for 4 days. So I'll just copy this, paste this. So what I can do is I just copy this there, and I will copy this here, and then I'll just give it the same layout look. And I'm surprised what's going on here. Alright. I realize that this is a reference cell of this and that. So we have to just fine-tune this a bit. Well, let's start and fine-tune that a little bit more, give it some design layout. You can see that's slightly too dark, so I'm going to give this one. That was too bright, I mean, and then you can see here we have almost everything. So we're going to just fix all these items here. So this all here, double click. Then you have these special days. So what I want to do with the special days, I believe the special days should be also in these charges. So we call it not a weekend charge, we say weekend plus special. Yeah, so it's just to simplify everything and to clean up. But of course, maybe you say, well, you're getting confused because now we are losing a lot of values. Don't worry about it. We're just going to work step by step with that. So you can see here, everything is still consistent. So we're going to just copy this, then escape, and then we go back here. And what we do is we do, okay, if it's Saturday or Friday, then plus $10. If it's that, and then if this day is also a special day, add this one as well, enter. And then double click. Now you can see there nothing is happening, but here it starts to add up all together. Beautiful. So once this works, just delete this one here. So we remove another cell, and now we have these two here. So what I want to do with this is the rate. We can basically even clean up that as well with a VLOOKUP. However, I'll just keep this one in here for now. And I will just do this, since this is just exactly the same what we did before. So let me show you, and I'll say here total, I'll just say here total 3 days 2 nights, and this is total 4 days 3 nights. Alright, so we've got these, and let's put them here so that works. So what we have here, just put this in center. So we've got this. What we want to do now is simple. Very simple, is just to add this plus this plus. Yes, so those two only, because there's no special rate. Everything is in one, and then plus the standard rate. Enter. Double click, and then now everything works here perfectly. Same here. This one is just delete everything, equal, and then we say this plus this, and this plus this one, enter, double click. So we've got everything, and maybe I just realized that if we just scroll down to the bottom, am I here at the bottom? I think very close, yes. So you might say, okay, what happened here? We have to drag this down more for at least 4 days to make sure that we don't have any issues regarding to these. Alright. So you can see that's the only thing. However, the rate is 3 days or 4 days, so this is not impacted. You can see here, everything works perfectly. So now it also calculates these two. So that's what we need to do. And now let's go back here to the top. So we are almost done. So the only thing what I want to do here, I think I can just give this an underscore. That doesn't look that nice, so I will put in here just a lower line here, but I wanted a double tick line, a tick bottom line. That's beautiful. Alright, so we got this. Now match this here. So let's match this one here correctly. So we have this one I want to put here between, insert, and then we're going to move that in here, and this is the package. So what we need to do here is just to double check our existing VLOOKUP. So we have here our VLOOKUP, and it says range lookup equals 0. Yes, that's correct. Then we have this package number 8. So question here now is, what's going on that it gets an error? So we see here a table array, because we adjusted our table array. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to reselect the table array. We're going to reselect it, and then I'm going to use this. Nope, of course I cannot reselect if I have the formula open. So the reason why is because the formula builder don't allow you to use any special commands, so you have to stay and you have to select them also. I don't want to do that. I'm going to just remove this and then just use here a command. And there we are. And if I do this F4, yes, that works perfectly. Enter. So we have this, and now we have to look for our value here. This one works B6. So we have to double check what is the B6. Column index number is the B6. And then we have that. So let's see what's going on here that is missing any kind of values. So after checking, I just realized here, of course, this doesn't make sense because we have the new columns here. So the column is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 5 for 3 days and 6 for 4 days. So we're going to change this. So if value is number 2 equals 5, else equals 6. Enter. So let's see if this works. If I change this to 22, our rate should increase. Yes, there you are. And this is now how we do it. And of course we can give this as a nice color. However, now we have this here that looks very nice. It's very simple. You can see here a simple way of giving it a better design. And this is really how you can use Excel here. And of course, we're going to fine-tune. What I really want to do is I want to fine-tune this one in the next video. And then after that, we're going to start to focus on what happens if we have more than 4 days. So then we have a new way of calculating that, and that will be more interesting.